a
No,
slogan?
it's just no.
It's just Apple.
It's just Apple.
Starbucks. Does Starbucks even have a slogan?
It's the logo.
No, it's Starbucks. I know it's Starbucks because it's Starbucks. All right, what about Subway? Subway?
Eat fresh.
Eat fresh, yeah. All right. How about, I mean, there's lots of them. Chevy, like a rock. Built Ford, tough. Dawn, it cuts grease. Oh, and this is one of my favorites. My best friend would definitely have to give me something to sing all day. We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, but there's slogans, there's things that we remember by. I mean, I can see the farmer's sign or see the commercial, and before it even comes on, we are farmers. And the creditreport.com commercials, remember those? Everybody would sing the song. I was talking the other day, and I was having a conversation actually about a fellow realtor. People always come to me and say, okay, especially my new agents, I've got this co-op deal, this is the agent I'm working with, what do I need to know? And I said, and it just popped, I have really bad just brain bursts, and just popped out of my head before I even thought about it, and I said, honestly, she's one of those people that I'm gonna have to make up something good to say about her at her funeral. You know, and I mean, I hate to say, but sometimes we just have people like that. Sorry, that's just what it is. And whenever this came up about branding, I started thinking about these companies. How long will Colonel Sanders be finger looking good? You know, how long am I gonna, somebody said something about Wendy's. It's not really the Wendy's slogan anymore because everybody had big, huge hamburgers because their slogan worked so well, but what does Wendy's used to be? Where's the beef? They don't do that anymore because now everybody has big, thick hamburgers like Wendy's. It worked, right? But when I'm, you know, further down the road, what's going to be my slogan? What are people going to remember me for? So of course, our professionalism and how we conduct ourselves in the business is hugely important. That's what we're going to be remembered for. But whenever that you know, brain lapse happened and it just popped out of my mouth, I'm going to have to make up something good about her at her funeral, I really caught myself thinking, oh, that's horrible. That's a horrible thing to say about somebody, really. And then it started, you know, it hit me, what are people going to say about me whenever I'm finished having whatever impact I can have on this world? You know, whenever y'all are sitting around and you're just saying, man, you know, I'm just glad that it's gone. I don't have to worry about that anymore. You know, no more boring classes, and you don't have to deal with her judgment. You know, what is it people are going to be saying about you afterwards? And to me, I can brand myself as a realtor. I can dress it up as much as I want to. I can put on nice hair and put on makeup and wear my name tag and have a smile on my face, and I can come up with a really cute, catchy slogan. But if I have worms in my hamburger meat, remember that for a long time? You know, there was worms in it. Did it really matter how good the golden arches were whenever the reputation was that they were putting nasty stuff in the hamburger meat? So what is it really? You know? What is it? What is our reputation and our branding really? We can dress it up and we can make it look nice, but all in all, how are we really handling our business? Because this isn't just a looks and appearance business. It is a lot. I mean, how many of us drive Mercedes and Lexuses and really nice cars because people look at you and say, if you're earning this, you know, 6, 7, 5% paycheck, you should look like you deserve it. And of course that's a part of it. My mom will forever come back from her grave and just punch me in the throat if I ever show up for a listing appointment in a jumpsuit. You know, I mean, she would kill me to this day. She doesn't like the fact that I don't wear makeup. I'm just not a makeup person. I got eyeliner. That's good enough for me. I just, you know, but you're supposed to look the part, as she says. But what's even more important is what do your peers say about you? If I do a transaction with Teresa Tiller, and we have before, you get finished, and it's like, oh, she's great to work with. She really does her job. She returns her phone calls. So what is it that your peers say about you in the business? Because to me, that's even more important than the image I might try to portray. So what is it that is going to be said about us when we're gone? I'm still getting Facebook comments. So what do we want to be remembered for? I heard somebody say once that they want to live by the deathbed philosophy. You know, when I'm laying on my deathbed, what's going to be the most important? Is it really going to matter? And you've seen the t-shirt, I think it was a children's cancer t-shirt for a long time, you know. One day it's not going to matter how much money I made or what kind of car I drove or how much money was in the bank account, but what's going to matter is that I made a difference to the people around me. And I really think that if you're going to ask me what branding is all about, that's what it's all about. I heard somebody say once, and it's a quote that motivates me whenever I'm, you know, having those bad days, you're trying to figure out what you're going to do the next day.